Hey guys, this is Eric with Viridian City Cars. Welcome back to my channel. And today I'm super excited because I found some Pokemon cards. I had to go to Walgreens to get a new toothbrush for my electric toothbrush. The head on it was like the original toothbrush that I got when it was like a couple of years ago, guys. So yeah, I got a new toothbrush. And then I was going through the aisles and I realized they had these Tyranitar tins, which Tyranitar is awesome. It looks like it's a cool like Cosmo foil holo card. The guy there was pretty funny because he was like, oh, there are other ones. There's like a Darkrai. There's a Darkrai one and a Slaking, however you want to say that. Both were options, all three were options, and I was like, dude, Tyranitar is the best. So, yeah, it's cool. It says it comes with 3 foil cards, so we're gonna open that, and there's a few packs. Just see what happens. I don't know what'll happen. I will say, I have found a lot of 4-leaf clovers in this past week. I found a video. I forget who it was by. Search like how to find a 4-leaf clover. It came out like a month ago, but it's this really smart girl and she meets up with a woman who she had won the Guinness Book of World Records for finding 4-leaf clovers. She had found the most in an hour, which I think was like over 500 in just an hour, and then the most in a day, which I think was 1,000, a little over 1,000. But yeah, you can learn how to find 4-leaf clovers, and I've done that. I do want to talk a little bit before we open this, just about like Pokemon, dude. Like, what's going on? I haven't made a video in forever because it went crazy. Like, if I'm being real, I did make a video about when I got my Dark Blastoise because that was important to me, and I still believe that it was smart to do at the time. I don't know if I would have ever had another opportunity to even find that card, you know? They're only 65. But the state of things is so crazy. Like, I haven't found like a tin like this from like not a game shop, you know, like at a store. 4 months or so. This I found yesterday, so that kind of breaks the curse. But yeah, kind of great. I'm just gonna turn the AC down in case it's like too loud. Anyway, yeah, so this breaks the curse. We haven't found anything in a while, and yeah, I think that's a lot of people's experience right now. Like, something changed. I want to explain really quickly how I got back into this because, you know, I collected growing up. I didn't actually play the card game until college, and I had a bunch of friends in my dorm. We'd all play and get some packs every week and trade, and that's how we build our decks. It was really fun. So I had some old cards from that, and that's how I started my Pokemon shop. But I didn't start the Viridian City Cards store, which is really fun, by the way. I've been having like pretty consistent sales every week. It's nothing to like take home the bacon with, but it's definitely a fun way to you know, help other people get what they want and make a little extra so I can like get cards I want at like a slight discount. If I have a duplicate, I'll put it up there. If I just don't find myself like appreciating and looking at it much, I'll list it. So yeah, I got back into it because I found from the Shrouded Fable illustration, I think it was called the Shrouded Fable Special Illustration Collection box, something long like that. I just went to GameStop to like pre-order, I don't know what it was. I think it was Zelda. No, it was after that. Something for Switch 2. And they had just started selling the Pokemon cards. This was 2.5 years ago, by the way. This is in 2024? Yeah. 2024, no, that's closer to like exactly 2 years ago now. And yeah, I just saw the Kingdra. I know people like the Greninja, and I do too, but it was the Kingdra promo. I was like, I need that. What is this? Like, they make Pokemon cards like this now? I thought it was just these ones. And then the girl, she was so nice. And I've talked about this before, but she was so nice. And she was like, oh yeah. And she went on about how there were all these beautiful art cards now. And I went home, I opened the box, I got the Dusk Noir from Shrouded Fable, which is really cool. I love that card. I keep that. I thought about selling it at one point. I had it listed and I took it down. I was like, no, I love the purple, the deep purple. I love the James Turner line artwork. I just loved it. And I was like, I'm keeping this and I want more. And I ended up finding out about 151, and it was towards the end of the 151 print. It was still in print, but it was hard to find. So I found a couple poster collections. I bought some booster bundles, which back then were maybe $30 to $40. I think the most I had paid was like $42 for a couple towards the end. And yeah, back then that was a lot too for booster bundles. Now it's like $70 for anything that you like, and then like the 151 ones they went up to 200 at one point. I think they're like 175, 180. Anyway, point being is that's insane. Like, I didn't get into any of this because of that, and it's been helpful in me getting grails that I wanted that I could never get as a kid. But also, yeah, I just think it's crazy, and people could calm down a little bit. Like, they're just Pokemon cards. We don't need a million of them. I don't know. Like, we don't need to, like, manipulate things and, like, make it so kids can't get one. Because when I found this, they had a few other ones, like I said. I only got this one. I have a lot of cards. I don't have a lot of Tyranitar cards, though. So anyway, I just wanted to talk about that because I know it's crazy. And, like, you can still find stuff. Usually I only find stuff by accident, like this. I'm like, don't try. You're just going to waste gas and time. Yeah, don't be one of those people. But I will say, like, still opening them is fun. And I haven't in a while because I couldn't find them. And then, like, I would buy some from the Pokemon card store, from the like the local game shops nearby. Opening it. Then I would buy some, and they were just more expensive. Like, it's harder to keep up with that, and like, I only want to spend, like, realistically, ideally, $20 to $50 a week on Pokemon cards is plenty. But yeah, and this was like $20, so let's see what we get. We're gonna take out the promo first, which I'm super excited. There are 3 promos, and it says they're all holofoil. To me, that's so, like, and yes, we have our sleeves. We have our sleeves, our top loaders. Ooh, it's Destined Rivals. Exciting. But yeah, all of these are holofoil promos, and to me, that's like a secret, like, awesome thing. Oh my goodness, this world. Okay, hang on. We need to go slowly. And I'm opening this in the cart because, I don't know, I have a slight superstition that, like, card Pokemon cards just are better. I don't know why. Look at him. So yeah, this is from Temporal Forces. Or no, it's not. I'm so sorry. This is Paldea Evolved. right? Paldean. Maybe that's Paldean. But yeah, interesting. I really like the art. It's by HNCL. I don't really know that person. Okay, let's do the other two. And these are going straight in the binder when I go home, dude. I love these cards. Like, so overlooked by the general with all the art card. Like I said, yes, the art cards are what drew me in again. And yes, they're very appealing. I think that's what most people are like interested in, right? But these, I think, are important because they are a lot like the old style the Cosmofoil is. They just have it on the border too. And then the art is great. Like, it just is. Look at the swirl right behind. Can you see that? Can you see that? Yeah. So cool. And then the Larvitar, which I love Larvitar. I love cute Pokemon. And I love how you can get the, this one's a little damaged on the bottom. That's good. But you can get holos of, like, not the top evolution this way. Because they haven't done that a lot in the past. Like, they did, don't get me wrong. They totally have. But it's not as common. And you wouldn't get 3 at once like this. Like, you get 1. So yay! Okay, I'm already happy. By the way, this is just going to be a one-shot video. I am not editing this. I've learned to accept that I kind of do too much. I have the Pokemon card store, but I also make music. If you're interested, I have a TikTok. It's just my name, Eric Alexanderson. Small-lived chick. Meow. Staryu, Misty Staryu. Hang on. Let me make a spot to put these. Okay. Booger Pond. What was I talking about? Scrafty. Marnie Scrafty. Oh. Yeah, it's not like I do too much, like I should stop. But, and not in the way that people say it. Just like I've been doing a lot. Oh, another Larvitar, reverse hollow. We'll sleeve these when I get back. I've been doing a lot. I just started making patterns. I do have to work, so I work. And, yeah, doing the online videos, doing the live videos, making tracks. I still make music tracks as well. And then also just art in general. Like, I found the 4-leaf clovers. I'm gonna actually try to tune a piano. I have an old piano that needs tuning, and I have a tuning fork. But yeah, I think it makes more sense to me to just record the video, and it can be like we're hanging out. Mischief. Darlive. Gibbite. And yeah, these are Destined Rivals, so a lot of them are, like, this is Ethan's Kolava. They're Team Rocket Pokemon. There are, Ethan, Cynthia, I think Arvin, maybe one other person. Ooh, cool, we got something. Here's a Float Soul, which is cool. But look, I don't have this yet. This Clamperl. That's so beautiful, dude. And there's a Roserade. Look at And I treat these like gold. I'm like, we have to be careful. Don't breathe on it. It's fine. You can breathe on it. But it's so pretty. Like, I don't have this. That's so cool. And yeah, I don't know how much this is worth. Sometimes I'll keep track. I do have the collector app. But those are usually just ones that like I'm planning on selling. I'm not really, I just got this. Look at it. Alright. Let's just organize these. There's some people, so that was quiet for a moment. And the last one looks like it's Journey Together, which I do love. Very, kind of hated on, but that's just because it was sandwiched between Prismatic Evolutions, which is dope, and Destined Rivals, which is also awesome. So people kind of overlooked it, but like the hit rates are good, and like I like some of the art. We got a Zorua and Zorua. Daruma. Clink. Sinsingo. One of my favorite cards here. I really love the art on this one, this Toad Scroll. Look at that. And Starmanitan. Cubone. Again, I love this art. I love the reverse hollow on it. Ooh. Okay, we got a reverse Drampa, which Drampa is cool. And awesome, Lily's Clefairy EX. Not the super dope one, but also I love this card. I love full arts like this where they have the background character. Like, hang on, I'll save it. The fact that Trap Queen just came up. Anyway, look, Clefairy. So yeah, we got Clefairy, we got Clampro, and then we got these awesome promos, which I think, I really like the Tyranitar, I do, but I think my favorite is this Larvitar. Just look at it. Like, that's really cool. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go upload this, and have a good day, guys. I'll see you later.